Happy birthday to me. My candle science box was delivered today, as it should have been, even though UPS brought it yesterday. I say brought it because they brought me somebody's JCPenney box and delivered this box miles away from me, and I spent all day yesterday in a slight panic, having this feeling of, have I lost it? Is it gone for good? And I'll just never see it, and I'll have to be without what I really, really want. And I just thought, okay, had this very trust the process, hope for the best, think that yes, it's very possible that, you know, you may lose something and you may not see it, and you may have to accept and grieve it and move forward from there. Although if there is still some sort of possibility, why stop believing? So I wanted to see what I can see, because this feels very significant for a masculine and feminine connection, where the feminine dominant energy has been focused on the success of this connection, and the masculine dominant energy has been focused on the lack of dedication and the lack of commitment that he has given to this connection, because he now sees what the feminine dominant energy sees. And so this masculine dominant energy is in this fear and panic state of, is she gone? Is she gone? And I just may not get her back. What are the odds? And the feeling of, it's mine and I want it, and not in a possessive and aggressive or anything sort of way, but in a, I don't want to see anyone else with you sort of a feeling. The Queen of Pentacles coming out with this is showing me where both you and this person have really been looking at you differently. You and in your feminine energy, I feel as though I'm speaking to the feminine dominant energy with this reading, because I feel as though I'm preparing you for this person to come in and communicate with you as to why they have not tried to move forward in this connection in the past, and where they are sitting now, and what value they hold for you in this connection. And so I feel that this Queen of Pentacles energy is very significant right now, as a reminder to you of who you are, how far you have come, and what your worth and value is to not only this person and everybody else in your career and your family and your friends and all that, but to you. What things are you willing to settle for? What things are just absolutely non-negotiable for you? What is the life that you want for yourself? How do you feel this person flowing in alignment with that? I'm just seeing a lot of recognition and respect for how far you have come, and knowing your worth and knowing your value. And I feel that this is something that in many ways you always have. This is just to a much more powerful extent now, darling. This is one of those I've spent years growing, healing, awakening, shifting, and now enjoying. And so it's all a matter of who's going to be standing beside you as you continue to sit here pretty, enjoying and growing and creating the life for yourself in an abundance that you are hoping for, and sharing it with others. Who will be the people that you really want to share that with, and is this person still in alignment with that? There's a lot of curiosity around that. Let's see. What do you feel that you have to lose with this person? At this point, nothing. I see that you have come to a place of understanding with this person that anything that you have to lose with them is something that you've already prepared yourself for, because this person has run so many times. One time was a very significant time out of this list of opportunities that this person has had to communicate and grow forward, and chose to just turn around and go the other way. So I'm seeing this being almost comforting, that it's giving me the worst thing is something that you're already prepared for. So I feel as though I need to help you prepare for something that you're not expecting and sort of hoping for the best. Let's clear these cards and move this over. Something that you're not prepared for and hoping for the best. And here's the whole Wheel of Fortune card. Take a chance, darling. Take a chance with this person, with this connection. And you're like, Luna, do you want to talk about how many times I've already done that? Sure, we can absolutely do that, because I have no problem if you want to come to me and ask me if your person's coming back. Do they still have feelings for you? Whatever the case may be, do not be afraid to ask me. I am happy to tell you, judgment free. But I feel that this is something that it's a little bit different this time, because again, we go back to the worst case scenario is something you're already prepared for. So I see that kind of being a mindset and a mentality. This person comes in to communicate, and you are so focused on, is this going to be the message that I'm just not going to get a response to? Is this going to be the conversation that's going to shift things and have you heading out the door once more? So I'm seeing in this Wheel of Fortune card that for this time, allow yourself to see the balance here that has been created in all this time that the two of you have tried, and use that to show yourself and remind yourself that there is still something here that you and this person are even communicating again. What makes this time different? You are not putting in all of the work. You are not the one orchestrating everything, setting everything up to say, hey, look, it's safe. You know, you're allowing this person the opportunity to take the chances of their own, as you have in the past, to communicate and restore balance and sort of hope things all work out and go in your favor. And that's what's going to help this start being different this time, is this person is going to gain and feel the confidence. The more they continue to sort of break the ice, release the awkward energy, and continue to communicate, they will be able to see that their consistency is working. You are not getting afraid. You're not running away. You're not turning into a flaming, you know, something. We're not going to say bad words on TikTok, but you're not, you know, off with their head. You may have some choice words, but you're not tearing them apart and degrading them or shrinking them to 2 inches tall, etc. Because, oh no, dear, we have entirely too much class and self-respect for that. But you are at a place where you are willing to open that door and show them that they can try. I do see you being a little bit on guard with it, but you know, self-defense and protecting your heart is understandable at this place where you are at. So this communication will be a lot bigger than what you've ever experienced with this person. I do see it being a little bit wild to you to really be having this type of conversation with them. I don't see this person ever giving you this much clarity and depth to their life, to why they've been the way that they've been, etc. There are some more personal issues coming through in this Ace of Swords for me from this person. By the way, if you've made it this long, I feel that if your intuition is telling you this is for you, I will affirm that, because it just feels like if you've stayed here through all of this long, just feels really significant. But there's some personal issues here that okay, I'm going to say this very, very kindly. It really wasn't your place to know, if that makes sense for you. I don't feel that you're really as connected as deeply with this person in the ways that these sort of instances were things that really needed to be communicated about with you. Maybe a lot of the details you really wouldn't have understood because you haven't been told other things yet to make things make sense. It's giving me a feeling of like, this is just sort of a personal issue for me and really has nothing to do with you. So involving you feels as though it's counterproductive and unfair to you and unnecessary, but now this is at a place where you can communicate about those things and understand it. So I would be a little bit open with your person in regards to whatever this communication is about their personal life and things that they want to talk about. You may not feel like it's that serious or that it's that big of a deal that they could have communicated with you, etc. But that's where it comes in, of knowing that we don't invalidate what somebody else feels is extremely private for them or sensitive things to talk about. You know what I mean? If they feel it's a really sensitive topic or something that's heavier, that's for them to feel and, you know, decide and communicate on. So let's see, final things we need to know about this. What do you need to know right now? Final need to know. We're going to try to get this under 10 minutes. We're at 9:37 right now. So the Justice is coming out in its reversal. I'm so badly feeling the energy is shifting it right to its upright, giving me that things have not been great between you and this person, but they're about to be.